niya, pre.
Oo nga
Yan.
eh.
Si Carla?
Oo.
Oo, di din kami nagkita. Eh, di ba,
Kami
ano,
ni
hindi ko
Carla,
nga
nagkita
alam,
kami.
hindi ko nga alam na uuwi ka nun eh.
Wala kasi akong kasabay.
I'd like to ask
Buti
you
si
about
Carla,
Jane.
nagkita
Of
kami.
course.
Nauna na kami.
What sort
Kaso,
of
yung
overall
pagkita
look
namin.
most appeals to you?
Memorable.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Hindi makakalimutan, pre.
Lang yan. Nung dumating ako, ginising ko siya eh. Wala siya magawa.
Ingay ba naman sa kwarto, pre?
Sarap tulog mo. O, ayan, gumising ka. Gago ka. So, kawawa sila ni Ana. Sino nga yun? Si Jack. Pinilit ko talagang itayo si Jack eh, para gumising.
Pangit lang dun, pre, ano? Iwalay-iwalay yung table. Legit yan.
Oh, him.
Tapos kapag gusto mo uminom, pre, hindi ka papainumin, pre.
Weh?
Should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Bakit?
Lumipat ako sa taas nun, eh. Kasi wala na ano sa ilalim nun.
Wala, pangit
Wala.
nun. May ano, grupo-grupo, halata mo.
Grupo-grupo nga sila, di ba? Nasa taas lang yung mga feeling magaganda.
Hindi, pre, yung mga nasa taas, pre, mga ano yun, pre, hindi mga nerd. Tapos sa ilalim, mga nerd data.
Eh, T, di ba sa video, wala nga si T. Hindi
Wala.
ko nakita.
Ako, nandun ako eh.
Hello, Deke.
Doon nga mga ano,
You'll be
split
pleased to
second
know
lang.
that a little Thestral was
At
born.
least,
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world.
Ala!
Such
Ala!
misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry
Tama,
that we
which
can
is
both
this
see
ko
Thestrals,
naman
Deke.
kay
Deke is privileged to see such majestic
Tama,
beasts,
okay lang. At
but
least,
sometimes
At least
wishes
tinabi
do
ka nila
come.
sa GC nila, no?
Deke is
At
to
least
blame.
top 2 ka daw
What do
sa
you mean
pogi.
to blame?
Tama.
Years ago,
Si top 1.
Deke's master
Yung kuya
ordered
niya.
Deke to help him
Ay.
capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts. That master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was
Jowa
the
na
most
nun sila,
beautiful
di ba?
beast Deke had
Oo.
ever seen.
Buti yung
Deke
pinatulan
begged
ni
master
Deke.
to leave her
Sa
be.
bagay.
When
Daming
Deke
silang
hesitated
lahat.
to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself,
Up
Master
to
grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird.
Talaga.
Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself before Tobbs found him.
Uy, malapit na mo siya. Puro.
Kailan ba?
Next week.
Next week? Sa March?
Yeah. March 2.
Ooh. March 2. So,
What
sa
a horrible
28th
tale,
birthday ko,
Deke.
abutin
I'm
ba
so
ako?
sorry.
Deke has
February
only told
28?
Professor Weasley that
Hindi,
story. And now
10
yourself.
days.
Deke often wonders what became of that
Hindi, ano
phoenix.
na natin yun, pre.
Deke feels fortunate to be at
Sabay,
Hogwarts
celebrate
now,
natin ang
helping
maaga.
you rescue beasts.
Wala.
Perhaps Deke
Hindi
can
naman
make
nabiyahe
amends
yan.
for what came before.
Bobo, si Damu.
Di ba? Ang kapal na
Dadaan si Damu sa Marquee lagi. Doon lagi daan niya papunta sa Manila, di ba? Oh. Eh di, kita kami sa Marquee. Malapit na lang kami sa Marquee, pre. Wala ka. Ba't mo tutuduwilis pa ako? Anong hero ko, pre? KO ko na to?
Okay, oh.
Wait.
Oo.
Yung mo Sky? Sky main ako eh.
Ah, sige, Sky.
Hindi na kayo.
Fade yan ah, fade.
Lahat na, putang ina mo.
My young friend.
Pwede rin naman to, pre. Initiator naman to, si Bridge.
Hoy, cheater.
Initiator?
Initiator na mag-i, pre.
Iishi doggy.
Easy, ace ah. Ikaw ba nag-invite kay Powder dito, pre? Berel?
Si Berhel.
Berel. Berel. Why?
Is hiring all right? Natty told me what the
Nangingi
two
ba
of you
siya?
did.
Ang ngingi. Hindi, hindi, bilangin lang natin yung masasali natin sa
Highwing's
Tranquilo.
fine.
Malay, may
I'm keeping an eye on
mapapasok
her.
na, no?
She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good.
Kagaya ni
Whatever
Jeremy,
the poachers are
tropa
up
ni
to, I
Ming.
want hire.
You said you had news about the poachers, that some of it had to do with me.
Loki
It
lang.
did. I
Loki
overheard them
and the
talking in the
Leslie.
Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight?
Nagsiya ko.
Does this
Si
have
Roxy
anything to
Rona
do
daw
with
pangalan
Rookwood
ng
and Harlow
kaipan.
coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after
Okay
the
lang
troll
yan,
attack?
matagal na.
It does some
Matagal
bit.
naman nang sira, pre.
At the
ah.
moment,
Baka
I'm more
naayos.
concerned about
Kailan
what
naayos?
the
Dagdagan lang.
poachers are up to.
Fair enough.
Para ka naman
But
bago
I
sa
hope you'll let me
liga.
know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Hauntel Hall mean anything to you?
Paano
I'm
kaya pag
afraid
naayos
not.
yung kaipan na
Why?
Sabi ko pa
What
man
is
din
it?
dati.
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail.
Alam mo
I
lang.
also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly.
Malaki yan
The
na.
poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my
Hanap, eh.
gran, this trip never happened.
Siyempre. Ba't di ako magiging proud, pre?
Not to
Sino ba
worry,
sila?
Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I
naman
feel
yan,
about
pre?
the
Laro lang yan.
poachers.
Ba't nila
I think she worries I'll do
sineryoso?
something
Tama ka.
Kailangan
ill-advised.
mayulin.
Quit RP na, quit RP na kasi.
This
Siloko
way.
nga mayulin. Di man siya nahuli. Kasi wala nagsusumbong.
Perpe lang, di ba, no?
Ganun boses ni Carla. Mahina.
Ano bakit?
Cellphone eh.
Ikaw nga di ko pinakailangan, papakailangan ako.
A centaur.
Ay, wow!
Tread carefully.
Kaya nangangagat.
Ay talaga, pre.
An
Ano
entire
talaga?
castle
to roam, yet
you choose
to wander
here.
Wala akong pakin.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply
Parang
passing
may
through.
labis yun si Carla.
Do you
Feeling
take
ko,
us for
pre,
fools?
inuubos
That
niya
we
yung
do not
galit niya ngayon,
notice
pre,
more and
kasi
more of your
pauwi na
kind
si Arturo,
around
pre.
here, in league with the
Dapat
Mm.
mabait
mountains.
pa.
We aren't
Dapat
involved with
mabait siya
them.
para siya tuta,
If anything,
pre.
we want to see them stopped.
Hindi ko
Ay, ay,
I hope for
ay,
your
ay.
sake that is true.
Hindi ko sure.
Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and
Tayo ng
those they
pre.
work with.
Ala, buset ka na may ano. Sinatgan ba naman ako, pre? Patay.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly
Oh, this game
fans
is
of
very
wizard
good,
kind.
guys.
And the
Guys,
poachers aren't helping
why you guys so
matters.
good, bro?
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
Let's be good, guys.
I
Let's
did
lang yan,
notice
nakita lang
the
ulit yan,
poachers
yung gusto
talking
mo.
with a few
Lahat na lang,
villagers in
patangin na mo.
Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's
Ala.
why the Centaurs are suspicious.
Palibre ng ano. Hindi siya hindi siya makatipid si Carla May. Ipan.
Ha?
Oh, fly for pig daw, pre. Fly for pig.
Accio!
That's the third time I've seen
You
a
better
Dugbog
hide
behave
on
that
it.
violently.
It seems that
Okay,
a lot
okay,
of
I'll go,
beasts have been more
okay.
aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the
Why you
water.
guys fighting each other, bro?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were
Rebellion.
here, perhaps we can find out why.
Ayan, patay ako.
Still smoking.
Ano baril mo,
They
pre?
can't have been gone long.
Pre, iningi ko lang sa'yo yun, pre.
Ayaw nga pala, pre. Sorry.
O, sige, labanan mo, pre.
Talaga.
This is goblin metal.
Talaga, ayan na. Tanggal ako.
Place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Ano mo yung pre, tanggal ulo mo, no?
Hounds. Or beasts.
Gago,
Why
nakamit
wouldn't
pala
they
ako.
take their cages with them?
Kota.
Anything interesting?
Tumunog ba naman ulo? Pumabog.
Vandal ako, T. Anong vandal mo?
Poachers
Pre,
were
mantal
here.
ka, pre.
All sorts of evidence.
Ayoko niyan, tangay na
I
mo.
found
Tama ko
something
niyan, pre,
else.
ayon.
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin
Play for
and
pig, play
poacher
for pig.
interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely
Sana,
poachers.
pre.
No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Dito
Let's
lang
take a
kami
closer look.
Sa dilim,
They
kasama
won't be happy to see
nakaitim,
us.
boboga ng
Should we use
palihim.
disillusionment? Or perhaps a
Kalmado
less
lang
discreet
kami at
approach?
taimtim.
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Nice.
TTKO.
Two tower? May nahulog pre ha, may
The
nahulog.
Ministry ought to relax their feelings
Ay,
towards that
patay
dark
na naman
arts.
yan pre. Heaven pre, heaven.
Luma. Accio. Incendio. Arrest the momentum.
What a bio! This isn't a fair
Bago na sanay ako sa setup nila. Tapon tong PC na to. Bulok. Ang sarap maglaro ka nito eh.
Bakit? Ito may PS doon.
Revelio.
200 ata kay Iti.
Accio.
Take load 170 ata.
Ay, naabot naman sa 20
Merlin,
kasi pag
you'd
midnight.
think they were guarding the Minister for
Bagsak na
Magic
sa 20.
himself. What is going on here?
Putang.
Only one way to find out.
May party na pipikit.
Revelio.
Ching ako eh, sorry ah.
Ay, nakita ko ng
Report this Keo. What if nasa likod mo?
What in Merlin's
Ay
name?
lang.
Are those dragons?
Takbo, pre. Pre, tik mo lang, pre. Sumali, pre. Bigyan natin ng isa.
Biit.
Hala ka,
Oh my
dinuluan doon.
It's a dragon fighting room.
Nag-wall pre, panilagwas mo siya.
This is Hauntel Hall.
Sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard
Okay.
cunning. There must be more dragons here. Poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting room with
Naman
only
tayo,
2
pre.
dragons.
Masaya lang tayo.
We should take advantage of most eyes
Ay,
being on the
hindi.
fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Ko kayo, pre.
Wow, hit. Kinain mo. Palo.
Yung iba, sa akin yung kinain, pre. Ayun, puro every month may issue sa RP, no, pre? Ba't nag-walk, pre?
Pre, sandali. KO dito, tsaka si...
Yes.
Walk, uy!
Don't know
Wait.
what Victor was thinking struck Francis. Don't tell us.
Hawak ko yung weapon.
Revelio.
Hala!
Alam mo ako.
Sumama! O yun.
Ikaw, next! Next!
Tatlo na
Next!
sa
Wala
A.
to, natakot!
Nag-smoke, nag-smoke.
Alak ka mo!
Tangina, wait lang! Jet, yung heal! Putang ina ka.
Seven.
Wala ka dun.
Sino
What
mas
if,
matanda?
what if nandito?
Wala.
Wala.
Tanggal ang bunganga. Uy, 2-6 na
Takot
ako,
ang
pre.
bunga nga.
2-6 na ako.
Uy, di pa rin ako bot, Prag.
Okay, 10 lang, pre.
Hintayin mo lang,
Marami
pre.
pang round. Marami pang round, okay? Di ba kasi ngiti ko ngayon, pre? Hindi yung ano eh.
Bakit ang ngiti, pre? Nagpasampal ka ba, pre?
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too
Nakita mo na
far.
ba yung camera?
The violence isn't going to get us
Ay,
what we
gagawin
want.
mo pa kailan.
I say,
Hello?
Ito.
How nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Defender. Revelio.
Kita mo na, Carla.
Wait lang.
Ano ka? Ang lamig ng kamay ko. Heaven Bia.
Yan na nga tayo. Kumuha kita. What if nasa likod natin?
Nakakadiri ka, gago.
Revelio.
Nalabisuan natin.
Hala! 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 Hindi mo Hala!
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's
Aray!
going on down
Puta,
there?
nadik na naman ako. Merong side pre.
They must have only just
Patayin mo
captured
yan.
her. She's putting up quite the fight.
May wall.
Not a fair one. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Hala ka!
May wall. Nagulat ako.
Pre, naipit ko eh!
Nagbisi na naman yung Reyna.
Ala, 2,000 Sana okay ka pa.
They've got a
Okay
dragon
ka pa ba?
egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Reyna.
Can't leave it
Are
here,
you
not with the plans they
Are
likely
you
have for it.
brood? Are you good brother?
Revelio.
You're
Hello,
so
Gamora.
good, brother.
Reyna, hey, Reyna,
Rinig
hey.
ba?
Drop, Reyna. Reyna, drop.
Egg na lang tayo, team, para may kasabay ako.
Hala, sige.
Wala na ako dyan.
Hala, nag-drop. Oh,
All right, I have the egg.
paano niya ako na-dropan, pre?
Elements of the
Oo nga, no?
Hala!
Let's make them count.
Naku, may bag, pre. May bag.
Careful! Ramrock is burning attack!
Kailangan na, no? Lag.
Baka mamatay. Hala! Ay! Gago, di na makagalaw yung kanina, pre. Patay! Hala, si Uli.
Lalapit sa akin, pre.
Hala.
Hindi pa eh. Hala. Ano nangyari?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Ayan, okay na.
May nagkakalit body yung jet oh. Yan eh. Oo. Jet.
How did you get this?
Hello. Hello.
How the Carabao to Batoten? I want that too. I want that too. Oh my god, how? Can you shout out my name, brother?
Lalakad. Uy, ako!
Tayo niyan, eh.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Uy!
Accio.
Libre.
Hala!
Hala, di ako pinantayan.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Pre.
Rinig ba ako sa party, guys? Jet.
Ayun, patay.
This way.
Wag!
Then,
Assist tayo! Sige, buhayin mo na ako, pre.
may nakapik.
Wala robotic ba ako, pre?
May baril ka, pre. May
That
baril ka,
was a
pre.
Hebridean black.
I'm guessing
Nasa
the
iyo,
egg we have
baril
belongs to
ko.
that dragon.
Ayaw mo? Akin na.
Hindi na, pre. Ubusin ko na lang tomato.
Akin na yung
I
spike
don't
that.
think she knew they had her egg.
Robotic daw
She
ako, pre.
wouldn't have left without it.
What now?
Patay daw
She
yung
didn't
robotic,
exactly leave us a
sabi
calling card.
I don't know.
niya. Bobo ka ba, minsan?
Nothing about this day was expected.
Wala,
Not
gago
the
yung
goblins,
sage,
and
pre.
definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg.
Meron yan, pre.
And the poachers saw us, which can't be good.
No, pre, alis.
Bakit?
Should we expect trouble from the
Saan ba
poachers,
natin yan?
given the trouble we
Backside.
have caused?
It would be foolish not to expect
Ano yun
it.
naman ito?
They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of
Wala ka,
what you just
nangyari
did.
sa ano ko?
Alam mo, ganun yung screen,
Lo,
pre.
dudu. Nakatakot.
Since the dragon we freed flew off,
Uy, gago.
does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the
Nangyari sa
poachers,
screen.
at least for now.
Kita mo
But I
yun,
don't think we should
Reyna.
keep it indefinitely.
Carry.
It'll be
Tama yan.
hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Hello?
We aren't helping
Dinig ba?
ourselves standing here.
Hey.
Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Tinagot, pre. Tinanong ba naman nakita ba yun?
Always going.
Nakapik yung Reyna dito. Ayaw yung tulungan, sige.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
Wala na
After
yung
you've
baka.
completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to
Tinsi.
learn the new spell.
Alay
Afterwards,
ko!
we will discuss
Alay!
your progress thus far in the term.
Wait, heal ko lang.
Help me! Help!
I didn't always like
Wala ka! Wala tayo sa base, pre. Sa base tayo. Dito ka, A. A tayo, A
Sorry,
tayo,
Jet.
A tayo, A. A. Hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
Hala! Ano ba?
Hindi, baka meron kasi dito, pre. So, dito mo, ano yung pre yan? Buti alam mo yan, pre. Kala ko, hanggang
Pre?
ano lang eh.
Butas
Super.
yung wall ko.
Okay.
Nasira yung wall ko. Pre, i-pick mo, pre. May lumabas sa...
Ano ka? Anong pick,
Pre!
pre? Pre! Narinig ko dito si Yours, pre. Ulo! Ang lakas mo na mag-triggeries. Para si Jayat. What if kamukha mo si Jayat,
Nasa site na ata yung dalawa, ti.
Site dalawa, pre, ah.
Nag-wall, pre.
No time, pre. No time.
Meron.
May time, may time, may time.
Air is gone, it's gone, it's gone. Yung 1G natin, pre, natalo pa. Buti di sumali siya na.
Pinabulto pa. Pre, grabe naman yung deaths mo, pre.
Sino ako? Sumobro pa nga ako.
Can I borrow your vandal? Hala, na-drop ko!
Legit? Legit ba, pre?
Ikaw. Thank you.
Patingin nga niyan, pre. Patingin nga ako niyan. Ano may right body? Gusto mo manalo, pre? May Discord ka, pre.
Pasok ka dito.
Invite ka namin
Salik,
sa
salik
server.
ka. Hindi na naman ako naririnig.
Amen. Tapos sabihin mo, pre.
Kaliwa, pre. Wait, namoli ako, pre.
Yung kasi walang ano eh, walang knife eh. Yung kayo, pre, walang knife. Hindi, pre. Dito tayo, ba't di natin laban to, pre?
Oh, baka mali mo, meron sa likod.
Laban to, pre. Alay ko!
Alay mo?
Hala!
Asan yan, pre?
Ayun. Kaliwa.
Bahala ka dyan.
Clutch Jollibee. Ayoko!
Ano kayo ko yun? Para siya ka na, pre. Para siya crab. Krabby Patty. Uy, may armor. So, pwede tayo mag-share, pre. Pre, sheriff, pre. May armor tayo. Ano pa ang gusto mo ano? Ala, ayaw nila mag-sheriff po.
Ito na.
Shoutout sa inyo, guys. Nag-sheriff na siya.
Wala kasi akong cloud eh.
Para saan ba yun? Kaya mo lang yun.
Wala rin akong toxin.
Toxing?
Toxic naman ako eh.
Toxing. Wala kang toxing.
Toxin
Pre.
kasi to.
Hingi ka kaya no, pre. Kali sa mink-mink, pre. Marami sila.
Ubod ng tox.
Sumbong ka na, Jeremy.
Sabi.
Sabi?
I'm low, bro.
Pa-wall down nga ako, T.
Pre, file mo na, pre, bago
Bago ako mamatay, ayan na!
Anak na! Ano kasi sabi ng tanda na.
Mid-sage. Damn it.
Reyna and Raisin.
Pinabol?
Winaball, pre. One tap na sa ayaw mo ko bigyan lang ba? Ano yun? Ayun, tanggal ang
NP.
bunganga.
NP.
Feeling ko matagal na to, pre. Ay, platinum pala siya, pre.
Nasa plat. Daya nga tayo.
Ay, ano ba to? Plat? Silver ba to? Ba't nantitrip lang ako?
Ewan ko sa'yo.
Kala ko nasa silver ino tayo, pre. Kasi ang hina nung ano, pre.
B. Tulong ako sa...
Wala na! Nalate yung...
Ala, throwing.
Nalate yung... blind ko, sayang. Bots yun eh.
So this is the
Smoking.
underground harbor.
Smoking. Tatatatatatatatat.
Revelio.
Tingnan nga natin si Meg. Tingnan natin yung girl power of Megsy. Ayan na nga, binandalan na nga. Bandal versus pistol. Ayun! Tayo ng bandal ng pistol ng pagmamahal, pre.
Pre, ikaw nga sa A, pre. Ayoko dyan
Sige,
sa...
pre. Ibay mo ako neto, pre.
Uy, welcome back. Oh,
Ibay mo ako neto.
ayoko nag-save ako tapos bibilang kita.
Nakabalik yung Reyna.
It's okay.
Okay, bro.
It's okay.
You better hide now, man. Lock ka. Ganapit nga eh.
Ba't ka na, ano?
Wala
Ay,
ka
ay, ay.
naman. Content yan.
Professor
Ay,
Weasley
nakatawid na.
should be around here
Nakatawid na
somewhere.
pala.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Okay, tignan nga natin
Professor
yung
Weasley asked me
bandal. Ayaw niya pa.
to get something from that book.
Dalawa lang yung
May I have it?
pre.
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz.
Okay lang.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created
Hindi
a
abot.
small quiz just for fun, focusing
Hindi nga
mainly on the
abot.
lore of the
Putri
wizarding
nga
world.
abot.
None of
Kailangan
the
ko
other
ng
students would
wall.
try it, no matter how many times I
Yan mo na
ask.
yung wall pre.
They
Sige,
all
wag
say
na
they have
mag-wall.
enough with schoolwork.
Oh, ayan na. Ay, kaya pala.
They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Hindi na ako nakapatay dito.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid. Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book.
Meron.
Let us begin.
Ay,
Before
bulag
the
ako.
invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Sewer.
May pasok
The
na.
snake bird.
Eme. Meron.
Incorrect. The answer was the
Meron.
golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct.
120.
Next question. Which
120?
potion is
Yeah.
commonly referred
Yes,
to as
120.
Ay, wala ako. Idol mo na talaga ako ah. Dati natawanan mo lang yung 120.
Felix
ko, ah.
Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the
Wala na,
drinker
pre, panalo na
temporarily
to.
lucky,
312
Felix
curse.
Felicis is a banned substance in
papel.
all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Founder's Relics.
Yung
No,
six nila, pre.
the answer was the Deathly
Ano to,
Hallows.
pre? Booster
According to
wish to, pre.
Beedle the Bard, the
Nambubusto
Deathly
ng
Hallows
account.
consists of the Elder Wand, the
Mga
Resurrection
mga
Stone,
pre.
and the Cloak of
Wala ako,
Invisibility.
nag-save ako tapos
Which ball
kanin
in
mo ako.
Quidditch is the largest?
Ako na lang, pre. Susi ka ba?
Uy, ikaw, binili mo
The
nga
bludger.
kasi, ano.
I'm sorry,
Ano?
but the correct
Susi
answer
ka
is
naman,
quaffle.
pre.
When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of
Huwag ka na
three
sana
hoops in a Quidditch
magkatawa.
match,
Hello?
their team is awarded
Hello?
2 points.
Oo,
True
naman yung
or
wish mo.
false?
Ilang
Polyjuice
beses mo
potion
mabibigyan?
allows the drinker to change
Hindi
species.
sila maganap eh.
False.
Hindi ko na iwan yan.
Correct. While
Sige
Polyjuice
lang,
potion
I trust
can be used to
myself and
change
that.
things such as age
Wala
or
naman,
race,
winol
it
naman
cannot
yung
be
mo.
used to change species.
Wala
Well,
din.
I suppose this has
Ay,
gone on
ay,
long
ay, ay,
enough.
ay, ay.
I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Uy, ingat sa ano, Bunso.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. We
What
should
if
attend
nasa
Transfiguration.
Tala! Tala ka!
Nandun na pala.
Nagulat ako, pre.
Pre, teka, ihil ko kayo. Magaling yung Sage, pre. Teka lang. Eh, mas magaling si T.
Pre, ano magaling? Walang magaling dito, pre. Siguan ko pagmamahal nila eh.
I'm hoping she may be easier on me.
Uy, pre, may right body din pong Sage, pre.
Can we
Pre?
lift up 3 broomsticks?
Oh, ito, tingnan mo.
May finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Ayoko, walang skin niya. Body mo na ibigay.
Ibibigay ko!
Ayoko. Ayoko. Pre, baka naman wag muna yung walad to, ano? Pre, baka naman sa akin. Papikyan nyo naman ako.
Bibi. Saan ako pipik dito, T?
Pre, wala, pre.
Kahit backside.
Uy, ang dami. Ang dami.
Pre, spike down, pre. Pre, spike down, mate. Samahan nyo naman na dito.
Nandito kasi si Reis, pre.
Si Race lang yan eh.
Settle down. Settle down.
Bago.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a
Ay,
lifetime
andun
to
na sa
master.
side.
Buti
Aling
pa
na.
tayo, pre. Buti pa tayo dyan.
Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards,
Saan?
every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
If nasa backside.
Pati pesesan niya to, pre.
Wala.
Nasa B-main kanina yan. Ay, ala ka.
Paano napunta yun sa ano, pre? Tower of the Everest. Wala, kinuha yung riot body ko.
Beautifully done.
Tini, ba't naka-ano ka? Phantom ka? Hindi ka naman si ano, si Ten.
Wala.
Kailangan boss si Tens para mag-phantom. Pre, iwawal ko to, pre.
Naiwal mo na
sige.
ng Viper.
Para ratrating ka dyan, pre.
Iwal mo na lang to, pre. Iwal mo na lang to.
Sige. Naka one-way city, gago.
Ako.
Tense ka mo eh.
B.
Ay, sorry. Din ba, miss?
Token failure.
Parang bobo naman to smoke. Uy, gago! Mamamatay si T.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term.
I'm alive! Oh my god!
You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
Now,
Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by
May
your
heaven, no?
field guide.
Hey,
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive
Bumalik na ang
Edurus
hitman ni
potion.
Pierre.
Hopefully,
Titima
you
daw.
won't need it anytime soon,
Wala.
but it is a valuable potion to have when it is
Ano?
needed.
Thank you,
Bumalik na daw
I
yung
will
hitman ni
say
Pierre,
I'm
si Timak.
especially impressed with all you've accomplished.
Oo.
In light
Paganda
of
na
the
daw yung
rumors of
Witcher.
your
Yung city ni
extracurricular
Wachap.
activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander
Si Pierre,
after you'd
sa live,
obtained your
sabi niya ngayon.
wand or subsequent
Ang
search of
pagbabalik
the
daw ni
owlery
Timak.
connected in any way to Professor
Di ba nga
Fig?
na-issue si Timak kagabi lang?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to
Kakapasok pa
explore
lang
when I
kagabi.
can
Issue agad.
an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Panoorin ko nga to.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something... about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Another house token. I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Monica for transfiguration.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Revelio.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Must we? It seems a lot of trouble to go to for a creature we've already rescued.
We should see this through. Let me find out where she is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
What are you up to now?
So frustrating.
Revelio.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
All of the shopkeepers like
Think they're oh so clever. This game's the best one ever.
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
This looks intriguing.
Wonder how long I'm supposed to do this for.
Accio! Incendio! Frigo! Defender! Protego!
Arrogant
Bombarda!
sire!
Leviosa! Bombarda!
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Get away with that.
Accio! Incendio! Seems a pleasant enough little place. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Nakakuha kami sa sword eh. Nakakuha kami. Shot na ni Damo.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
You two seem ready for adventure.
The door is looking at us. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! We need to break its line of sight somehow. Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Descendo! Flipendo! Arresto Momento! Glacius! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Bombarda! Disillusionment should get us through that door. Revelio. Bombarda.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Lumos.
Lumos! Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met
Incendio.
a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
still can't believe we're inside the
Accio.
Goblin Mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like
Accio.
this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
You will read. How nice to stop by.
You need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok. Just Accio. Incendio. No! Bombarda.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safely, Armit. You have my word. Accio. Descendo. Also. Revelio. Incendio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans or a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom
Incendio.
of what they've been building down here.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Fendo. Protego. Crucio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Horace Day was that little moon car. I won't rest.
Accio.
I've been fighting since we came together.
Levioso.
I'm a Johnson! Look at you.
Descendo.
Back.
If I'm translating
Revelio.
this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will...
I
Incendio!
Is that it?
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Stop! I'm afraid
Accio.
of going.
Incendio. Fritos. Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Crucio. Incendio.
Rather unwise coming back
Accio.
this way.
Oh, this really is too
Revelio.
much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another
Incendio.
boiler. This place is more complex than I had
Revelio.
expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda. Compulso. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
I will not be made of.
Incendio.
Your spells glance off of me.
Defendo. Confringo. Incendio.
Accio.
You can't stop us.
Levioso.
I will
Expelliarmus.
set you dead.
Put me down.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
Return me to the ground at once. will make
Bring
you.
Defender.
I won't rest.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
I will make you pay. Get away!
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Army. Revelio. Accio.
How good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio. Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.